Hey guys, my name's NG Paradox and welcome back to Loon, where so far, you know what, we haven't really made much progress. We haven't really gained any lands and stuff, but it's not a big deal, I don't think. We started out as a count, and I think with the marriages we've made, we're kind of accumulating claims and stuff. So I think it'll start maybe to snowball a bit later, but the start has been quite slow. We've kind of been concentrating on good, holy ammo. You gotta remember, we're still on the first character. We haven't even had one death, and we're just a count. No fabricating claims. Oh, he's gone down to 10, hasn't he? Yeah, because his leprosy. Actually, my other son is better. Okay, let's get him for a second. Fabricate claims. Ooh, Crusader actually now is not actually the liege. It's his brother. 1,000 men. Go away is one. They're about the same. Maybe we should just go for Crusader, because that's connected to Loon. I do prefer having nicer borders. So let's go for that one then. Okay, so that's quite nice. My marshal, Simon, has told me about a remarkable weaponsmith residing in Julish. He suggested that I invite the man to my court to see his work for myself. If he manages to impress me, I could order my own custom-made weapon. A fine idea, Marshal. Yes, of course. Let's see what this man has. Huh. Franz the weaponsmith. He is strong, of course. Once Marshal Simon had assured that the weaponsmith craftsmanship left nothing to be desired, I received him in the throne room. He introduced himself as Master Franz and gestured towards his numerous assistants, who all carried examples of his work. Does my count have anything special in mind? You can never go wrong with a good sword. A lance is what I desire. I've always been on one for axes. I will crush my enemies with a mace. I feel like... being a humble man, he might just go, a good sword is, what you need. Maybe a lance? Maybe a lance. I'd go for either lance or this one. Mounted troops as well as martial, personal combat skill and monthly prestige. Personal combat skill and monthly prestige. Gives more martial than any other weapon. Okay. Commanded mounted. Okay, let's go with the sword. I think it's just kind of the normal thing. It's nothing special. A sword is a sword. A sword, I see. An excellent choice, my count, says Master Franz, and calls forward the assistant, cradling 3 swords in his arms. I have 3 examples of different quality levels here. One must determine what one needs and how much one is willing to pay. However, they would all serve your highness well. I would not go into battle with anything but the very best. 400 gold? Huh. I do not need any frills. Craft me something effective. Okay. I'm sure whatever you make is good enough, master. Actually, I changed my mind. Okay. So, he is humble, but he's diligent. So, he's like a hard worker. He wants, he's industrious. So, maybe he wouldn't go for the best, but he wouldn't go for the worst. Temperate, zealous, arbitrary, honest. Let's go for that. Yeah, he's going to say he doesn't need these frills or special things. I'm a holy man. I just want something that works. I don't want all this fancy stuff. And also, we can afford that. We can't actually afford this. I could borrow money from Jews, but we'll just keep to that one. There you go, Count Emo. You're going to get a little sword. I have no idea how that... Does that count as one of your treasury, maybe? Will they make you a sword for your treasury? That would be cool if that's how it works. My son's about to get married. She is not really great in any particular area, but, she's a good marriage to Upper Lorraine. Yeah, can't really hurt to have that. Disease is still very close to my lands, but it looks as though it's dissipating. Looks as though it's disappearing, so that's good to see. Smallpox up in Denmark. Come on, just go away, Camp Fever. We don't want you here. No one wants you here. Need 2 commanders. Bertold and Franz. Huh. Yeah, let's get Franz. Let's get Franz to be one of my commanders. I didn't know he'd stay at your court. That's pretty cool. And yet the disease is now gone. For a long while now, you've not felt the presence of the Lord in your forts. You are starting to wonder whether there really is any truth in the Bible, or if perhaps it is just an old book written by clever liars. These blasphemous feelings will soon pass. Yes, of course. We didn't get stressed. Okay, that's good to know. How's my council doing? How is my sons doing? My son just got married. How's your wife? She's depressed right now. Okay, that might put off the fertility a bit. My other son, still no children, you know, because of his leprosy. And the fact he's disfigured and he's frail, so that means he's probably not very attractive to her. Ah, oh, Arnold, come on. Come on, Arnold. Oh, England is in civil war right now. So he's attacking France as well to increase council powers. He has 14,000 men. The French king has 15,000 men. So about the same. Is that 2 wars he's in, though? Yeah. Pizan Holy War for Tunis. So he's helping the Serene Doge of Pisa against Tunis. Interesting choice. My daughter needs an education. Seeing as we're humble and stuff, let's go for humility. She needs to learn that, you know, we're not better than other people. We'll go for that one. Finally, the sword has been completed. Master Franz has bought me a sturdy box which contains the weapon. My hands are shaking slightly as I open the heavy lid. Adds long... Yes, it does go into the treasury. Another item. Another item. The long sword of House Van Loon. A long sword of fine steel, a capable sword that inflict great damage on its foes. And we can equip. Yes, you get 1 weapon, so we're equipping this. That's pretty nice. I like that. 2 martial, personal combat skill, monthly prestige. There we go. Nothing amazing. You know, original owner is Count Emo the Holy. I like the fact it does keep those numbers there, so you can kind of, if you go many generations down, you can kind of look back on where your items came from. Maybe they came from your family and stuff. Fired in the process. Okay. New commander. So Franz has left, I guess. That's a shame. Ah, Franz, thank you very much. We now have 2 things in our treasury. We went from the none to 2, and I was saying, I really wanted stuff like that. That's cool to see. Not many other people have things. He's getting more men, though. I don't like that. Yeah, Gale Ray still has 1,000. I'm starting to think Ida might fancy me. My son's wife. It would be... You know, not, again, a game situation, that would be a good idea, because then hopefully get her pregnant. Maybe my son will think it's his son, and that way it continues the line. It keeps her claim. We could push the claim. Blah, blah, blah. But Emo is not that type of man. It's not appropriate. It's not the sort of thing he does. When's my other son going to get married? He's got 4 more years. Donatus Bertold has contacted me and asked me if I have interest in learning more about roses. Yes, we will, Bertold. My son, he died of his terminal leprosy. I mean, I should have seen this coming. Yep. She's still in my court, though. But we don't have anyone to marry you to, I don't think. Yeah. That's a shame. We could push our claim, though. But Daederic is now the heir. He's going to be quite happy with that. I mean, he's got great intrigue, but he's not going to be a great ruler, I don't think. Deceitful, slothful, paranoid. Yeah, his vassals are not going to like him. He's probably not a good lord, actually. Escorted through the gardens of the monastery, I immediately spot the work of Brother Bertold. We've seen this before. Ooh, this is different, though. I would love to. There is something grounding to gardening. I think he'll go for that, because, like, he'd go for one of these, he'd do it. But last time we didn't have this option. And again, yeah, I think he'd go for that. So he's now become a gardener. So you can see Emo in his he's a 53-year-old man. He just likes to garden. He's just a happy old man, gardening and whatnot. The Duchess would like me to give her a favor. Well, to owe me a favor. She is the spy master, but I don't think Emma's going to get involved in any spy master things, so we're going to decline that. I don't think he'd want to get involved with her. You double over in pain. You're suddenly beset by painful cramps. No. The court physician is Bertold, yeah. Aha. Lootbert the Sea Devil, yeah, my liege's physician. I'd rather go home and get my physician, but I think my physician would be better. To ease your pain, had you write down the names of your worst enemies when nobody was looking, toss the parchment into a fire. I'm not sure I did anything. Well, that's not good. I mean, cramps aren't terrible, but it could develop into something much worse. I feel better. Oh. Okay, well, that's... well, there we go. Apparently the cramps just left by themselves. It was just a normal cramp, basically. Nothing big. No biggie. Ah, Pisa's actually his tributary, that's why. That makes sense. Special teeth. We got some more gold coming in. We could build up our lands again. How is, Breda? 1,100 men. Yeah, we're still fine with that. Let's go for castle fortifications. Just a small little extra thing for our lands. Just to get them a bit more developed. Ah, my son, My wife is pregnant. Huh. I mean, she's 30 years old. She's still young. But yeah. Okay. How's my son? Your wife's not... Is it because she's depressed? Is her depression stopping her from having babies? The Duke of Carinthia died of cancer. Interesting. So we could push for my wife's claim on Khan 10. What's Khan 10? Oh, there it is. All the way down here. That's a bit far away. It doesn't seem worth it to me going to war over that little piece of land against 4,000 men. Yeah, it's probably not going to go well for us. Does my wife have any other claims? She has a weak claim on the Duchy and the Duchy of Verona. So she has 2 weak claims there, but we have no sons of her, only a daughter. So actually this daughter could be important. Because it did say inherit, yes? Yeah, now they're weak claims of course, but still, that still could mean they're useful. So if she gives me a son next, we're going to have to make sure probably both of them marry matrimony, or at least the son have to marry normally. It's hard to say. That is an interesting development then. With the loss of our first... Oh, my son's wife is pregnant. Bad news. Ah, your taxes. Didn't work out. And another daughter. Okay, we have to make sure they marry matrilineal then. Her name is Blanche Flora. Okay. I guess Blanche Flora? An odd sounding name, but have to do. And that's the only claim we have right now. I stood by the stained glass window and tried to look through them with the priest approach me and ask me what I thought about them. It saved me, but only for a minute. When Bishop Otto had told the priest what they thought about the stained glass window, both looked inquiring at me until I managed to croak something appraising about the windows, using some of Bishop Otto's opinions, my own brother. The priest seemed satisfied, and Bishop Otto beamed at me. It seems like I've got an admirer. My brother he looks up to me. I'm a holy man, of course. That makes sense. Just hope my son has a good baby. Get a good baby, my son. For the family, for the Van Loon family. Do a good job. And then a daughter. Beatrice. Beatrice? Beatrice. Okay, Beatrice. I hate pronouncing names. I'm guessing these are Dutch names because we're in the Dutch lands. But, support. We'd like our support. Berg obligation law. Tax focused. Well, do I want to be on his good side? I guess we'll approve. No reason to go against this, possibly. I can't see any reason why he'd want to. And we don't even know if it'll pass anyway. It could just be it won't pass. Open list. 2-1-3. Opponents is 1. Okay, 2-2. So 2 more need to make a decision. And has approved it. Okay, so they approved it. It's not really a biggie for us. Doesn't affect me at all. Ransom from the clutches. Okay. Still no claim happening. Fabricate that claim. I've encountered Donatus Finn many times while carrying out my duties for the Benedictine Order, and it's always a pleasant occasion. We can talk for hours. I think this is a friendship. Yeah, I think you'd do that. I think you'd become friends with him. Oh, we're 55, though. Chief Finn. So he's Norwegian. underneath the King of Norway of Afhakandalia. Plateau died, comatose in bed. That's fine. Shut the gates. Is there disease? There's a little disease up here in Holland, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem here. What's going on in Scotland? All these rebellions. Scottish revolt for Scotland. Scottish revolt for Scotland. Wow. Gospatrick Dunbar, the seducer. Okay. Earl Dolan. Prince Waldev. Okay. But that's a lot of rebellions. She's also asked me for a favour again. I'm going to decline for now. Gonna have to decline. That disease is getting very close to my lands. Very upsetting. I don't want any of that close to my lands. We still need 1,000 more devotion. I still need to build a church. That was what I was going for, wasn't I? Yeah, we want to build a church. 523 gold. I could borrow money from the Jewish merchants. That would allow us to be able to pay for that. But right now, no. She's not pregnant again. Massive recruitment drive. How old's your wife? Your wife's 15 now. She'll get those claims on the duchy. But that'll be for my second son. But he has 2 duchies there. So there's 2 different duchies to have a weak claim on, so I'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Might not even come to anything. Visiting the monastery at which my order is convened this time, I join my fellow lay members in dutiful performing all tasks required of us. In the evening, after the day's hard work, the abbot gathers all the visiting members and reveals the monastery's great treasure, a great relic that's safeguarded here for many generations. That's nice, I guess. Let us celebrate its glory. It should be mine. Yeah, I don't think he's the man to say that. Yeah, let's celebrate it. Let's celebrate the glory of this, this great relic. My offer of fun and celebration was well received. Well worth the money. We've got diplomacy and everything. My son can get married. What a lovely day for everyone this has been. Baron Albert for Lower Lorraine. And what's this? You would like to educate my daughter personally. Now, you're looking quite sick there. And I don't... You're not really that great, to be honest. If he were to die, we could probably use the weak claim. Now, see, I'm not going to... Oh, he's got cancer. So if he were to die, that'd be really good. And his son is 1 year old, his heir. There's a good chance, actually, yeah. We could actually use the weak claim. The pitiful state of my daughter. Call for the court physician at once. So this could be a good opportunity. We might now have an opportunity to take the duchy. Much sooner than I thought, actually. If he was to die. And because his son is so young, there's a good chance of going to the regency. Wait. My wife wants to kill my son. Oh, because she wants her daughters to inherit, I'm guessing. That is unacceptable. I'm guessing she stopped that. Yeah, I'm guessing I got her to end the plot. But still, come on, wife. You can't do these such things. You know, I married you because, you know, I needed children and I wanted a good alliance. But still, you can't do these things. You gotta be normal. How should I put it? Guess that's the best way to put it. She has to try to be normal sometimes. God, look at this disease again. These are dark days. My son has been beset by a high fever for several days. I've just been informed he's been affected by slow fever. No, we're not even there. My son. Oh, it's my other son. No. That's really bad, actually. He has to inherit because otherwise the next one in line is my Duchess Sophie. And she has loads of kids who are not of our dynasty, so we can't allow that to happen. Actually, this could be getting really bad now. We need Daederic to have a son. That's going to be important. Okay, call for the court physician. Please, save my other son. I've already lost one to leprosy. God, why have you forsaken me? What is going on? Ah, he did it. He helped my son. I think. He did a good job. I shall yeah, of course he's going to compensate him. Good job, my physician. You maybe have saved my son. Seclude myself. We always seclude ourselves. It's just what he does. He just secludes himself all the time. Regency is ended. I gain more piety. Still no slow fever here just yet. Okay. Because we're getting old now, you know. There's a good chance I'm going to die. God, my heirs just dying off. Peasant revolt. 3,000 men. I don't think this is going to go how you planned, peasants. Bad news from Loon. Stop it. You're going to do a good job here. What is your chance of this? Oh, actually, he's not that good, is he? Huh. Marshal. We need a new marshal. So we just lost our marshal. Gerulf is actually the best next one. He's not even very good. He's just the next best one, I guess. So we'll go with him. Train troops, I think, for now. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Yeah, not got many great councillors. Are you married? You are married. You do have kids. They're going to grow up. That's good to see. Okay. So yeah, things have kind of taken a dark turn. I was just talking about the fact that our plans and stuff are going to give us some more, you know, different claims and stuff in the future. We've already lost our son. And she just died. I saw that a second ago. I didn't actually look into that. Well, that's not great. She married him. There's another daughter there. We don't have a son. I did just see that there was a brother. That's not actually the same brother, though. Yeah, he's a different. He's attractive, though. This hasn't gone great. Okay, I'm going to have to end this part here, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed, but we've taken a turn for the worse here. I feel like God has forsaken us. Then again, we did just save our other son. Yeah, he's now completely cured. So there's one thing. So our line is still secure, but my first son, I guess it was just an accident. You know, some people just aren't meant to rule. Maybe God is telling me Daedric is meant to rule. That's just how it's meant to be. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part. Hopefully, our liege lord will die of his cancer and is stressed right now. So that's good. And hopefully that'll give us a chance to use the weak claim. Because if I remember correctly, not you, it'll be for my other son. So for the weak claim on Lower Lorraine, female rulers on selection weak claims are given to children, blah, 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 blah. Can only be pressed against female rulers if the claimant is male. Regency. So yeah, be a regency, so we should be fine. And a claim selection will title claim second or third line and inherit. Yeah, so we should be able to do it if that happens. So that could be a good push for us. We do have a decent amount of men. Yeah, actually we do have a decent amount of men compared to him. So we could probably take it, or at least make a faction at the time. So yeah, that'll probably be something maybe we'll push for. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part. I've been NG Paradox. Ta-ta for now.